Welcome to Red Paddle Co. I'm George and I'm going to be talking you through the Elite 14 by 25 inches. Now this board is designed as an out-and-out race board, especially for flat water, for those who want to compete and most importantly win in the 14-foot race class. Now its speed comes from its width. At 25 inches wide it is an absolute rocket, and as you can see from its shape it has a really sleek drawn out nose section which starts from 2/3 down the board all the way up to the nose. As you come down towards the tail of the board, we have a long drawn out tail section as well. This allows the water to flow consistently over the rails of the board and accelerate the water flow over the back of the board as well. Now, looking at the front of the board, right at the front there you have your nose cone. So that allows the FFC rod to reach right to the front of the board, but it also doubles up as a splitter to make sure that any water that washes over the front of the board from wave or chop is split and doesn't reduce any drag over the surface of the board. Coming down, we've got your central FFC mount, which also doubles up as an accessories mount, which uses an M8 thread to allow you to easily and securely attach any cameras, phones or trackers that you may need for the longer challenges and races. And then in the centre of the board here, we have our FFC lever. This allows you to apply tension to the rod, which reduces and eliminates any flex in the front third of the board and gives that ultimate speed and performance that you're looking for. Now, in terms of stiffness, this FFC rod works in tandem with our patented RSS stiffening, so our rocker stiffening system. These are two glass fibre battens which are inserted down the rails of the board and can add up to 40% stiffness to the board. So when you combine the two, it delivers unrivaled stiffness and performance on the water, which ultimately leads to speed. Now, a few other features that we've added to the board. Up the front here, we've got our two carry handles. That allows for really easy recovery of the board when you're coming up to any sprint finishes, but also if you are heading off on any sprint beach starts as well. And then you've got your two carry handles in the centre, which are perfectly placed so it's balanced and light in the hands, again when doing any sprint starts or finishes. You've got this super grippy diamond cut red embossed deck pad area, which means that any water or wash that comes over the board, especially during fast sections of the race or rough sections of the race, means that you won't lose your grip and you'll be able to carry on paddling through whatever the water throws at you. And then as you come down towards the back of the board, you've got this texture change. So it just goes to the red embossed area. Now this allows you to know where you are on the board without having to look down. So if you are got any downwind races or doing any step back turns, then this area will allow you to know exactly where you are and orientate yourself on the board, whilst you have your raised kick pad area to make sure that you don't slip off the back, and also you can wedge it against there to put the power down, especially when doing step back turns. Right at the tail here, we have our valve for fast and easy inflation and deflation, and then you also have your integrated leash point so you can securely attach yourself to this board. Every single one of our Elites and every single Red Paddle Co board is made using what's known as Tech Air. So this is a process which lasts for 72 hours, and it means that you can get your board up to those all-important pressures which deliver even more stiffness. So we recommend inflating the boards anywhere between 15 and 22 psi. Personally, I'd always recommend if you are going to a race, then I'd always get my board to at least 20 psi. Looking at the underside of the board, you can see right at the front there, we have our nose runner fin, which aids with traction and stops any effect from side winds. Whilst towards the back, we have our US fin box system, which allows you to attach any race fins. The one we supply is swept back at 45 degrees to extend the waterline length, but also make sure that you don't get hung up on any weeds or floating debris. So to sum up, the 14 by 25 Elite is the ultimate racing board, especially for those looking to take on races on flat water. It comes with our all-terrain Red Paddle Co backpack and our Titan pump. If you have any questions about this board or any of the Elite range, then feel free to get in touch either by email, contact us on live chat, or why not request your very own personalised video, and we'll be very happy to help. Happy paddling.